The gang warfare that has taken over Belize City is an ongoing struggle for officials and the wider society. Over the years, the gangs have evolved from red versus blue to communities pitted against communities. While the police are working to reduce the violence in the streets through mediation, increased patrol, and other initiatives, there still remains the almost nightly shootouts and subsequent sirens that shatter the peace in neighborhoods.
All this fighting leaves behind a startling reality for children living in these conflict zones. As teen reporters, we ventured into some of these communities to find out firsthand what type of collateral damage is being left behind.
People judge me, say where I live, personally. So that make me have to start defend myself to cause people just to judge me. I'd say that just cause I live back here, people say I'm a shaman. So I don't really go about a thing because people class me as Giansha.
Like the yellow tape demarcating crime scenes, the deep divide between neighborhoods has created impenetrable boundaries, making children prisoners of their own community. This young man who spoke to us chose not to appear on camera for fear of his life. He speaks of the reality of being ascribed to a particular neighborhood.
I born and go around here, so I don't really have a problem with walking and riding around this area. But outside, I don't really go outside from my neighborhood or community.
Does crime affect your everyday life?
Well, yeah, it affect my everyday life because when crime happen back here, it make the neighborhood dead. Nobody not really want to come out or nothing like that. Everybody stay in. So it affect everybody on to me. Well, about a year or two ago, man, I get shot right by the lane by there. He catch in a league conflict with one of his own friend and Bale Papa a 38 gun and shot the man right in front of all of we were there. Yeah, that one of my most gruesome experience back here.
For Shadran Gillett, his reality is similar.
How does gun violence affect you living on the south side?
It affects in a lot of way because you could go to the shop and you don't know what will happen. You can't really hang out, socialize, or nothing because one time gunman they come, bullet not got no name, so if the gunman no meet target, he can shoot anybody.
For young Kenya Smith, gang violence has led to different kind of imprisonment.
Almost every night we hear gunshot by the area where I live. It's bad. Crime affect me when I hear the gunshots and if any one of my family members are on the street, I feel like not there because they're on the street at the same time when they're out there. So it affect me because I feel like not there and I will start worry. Me, when me run underneath my bed. Can't no gunshot. Because if the gunshot they're close to your house, I run underneath my bed so you can't catch me. My mama run in a room.
Sadly, this fear has manifested into a reality for Kenya.
They shot my papa on Boulevard. My mama came and she told me I may feel depressed because I love my papa.
Innocent children who've become prisoners to their neighborhood and even their homes. This is not a reality that those working to protect us say they want to see continue.
Our mandate is to definitely ensure that children are safe and protected. We're very cognizant of the situation at hand, where a lot of our children are being violated, where families are in torment and trauma. And so we are hoping that through the tragedies that we have put together, that we'll be able to end this scourge of violence.
One of our primary functions is to prevent and detect crime. And in our main part of community policing, that's what we do. We try to find ways to prevent crime before it happens. And by looking at that, we are involved in different programs and activities. So we create programs that will suit within the different areas where we have crime situated within those areas, and we see how best we can work with the community in that area.
The youths we spoke to have found a positive outlet through these very same programs.
The CYDP usually call when they usually got things for make we usually go so you know thing.
Like what?
When they got activities camp on and then they usually make we help them in there. But that barely so time.
So what do you think the community police could have done differently to stop all the crime what happened back here?
Have more like the tournament on in there. We bring the youths now together on in there.
I am in a great program. It helped me to be better because they encourage us to go in a gang, to encourage us to follow friends and to be your own person and to hang with the wrong set of friends.
I set up a checkers or chess game with my friend there, and we have played that. We go out of field, go play football. We do that every evening and weekend. We go swim. We play basketball. We do most of the sports there.
What does the future look like for these youths? Here's what they had to say.
I want to change all the gun violence so they happen and make the gang people that were in a gang, make they become friends and make Belize be like Belize like one time.
How do you see our country in the next 5 to 10 years from now?
Well, younger generation will come up and they have to face it. Yeah, worse how it is right now.
But not everybody bad down. So but I do got good people people who are stay positive for the neighborhood.
You have kids? You want to?
No, mom. If I do, I don't want to grow up back here, mommy. Because I want to live to see a life where I live. I have to lock up. No red ball.
Children have a right to play. Children have a right to a safe environment. We must all do our part to ensure that.
This problem that we're faced with is everybody's business. And we have a collective responsibility. And we are parents, and we are brothers, and we are sisters. And as a community, we need to come together.
Reporting for News 5 on behalf of the Inform Team reporters, I am Creighton Myers.